postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the
full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Freddie Peralta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 2 for 2. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's one on to first. Double play. Get him out of the... Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Anthony DeSclafani gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready now is Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Colton.
Here's the pitch.
Wong. Be right.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired and there's one away.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
No one on with one down. And up next will be Willy Adames. Now the first pitch. Pops this one up. Belt trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And our winner here will get the opportunity to battle the newly minted AL champion Los Angeles Angels, and congratulations to them on winning the American League pennant. And now Christian Yelich. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still no score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Brandon Crawford.
Now here's the first offering. Pitch is popped up. Tellez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth,
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Darren Ruff. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here's the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and, of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Giants leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate now is Avisail Garcia. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to hit is Omar Narvaez. First pitch of the AB now. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. That evens it up 1-1. Narvaez stands at second with no outs. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Fouled away. fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1-2. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it. And that retires the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. New inning set to get underway, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Tommy La Stella. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now here's the pitch.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Fastball well outside.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Freddie Peralta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher, ready.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
This pitch is popped up, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Colton.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ruff is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duggar's there for it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
First offering on its way, and this is taken outside for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Brandon.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Crawford. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Next to dig in, Chris Bryant. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Christian Yelich is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Stepping in once again is Omar Narvaez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. To Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the
Leading
at-bats.
off is San Francisco.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 33.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. One down.
The batter, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Next, it'll be Evan Longoria. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Now into the box, Steven Duggar. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Into the box, Anthony DeSclafani, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Duggar stands at second with 2 gone. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 11.
Here's the pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Number 19 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For San Francisco, number 19.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And another foul ball. This one for Crawford is short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
Striding in is Lorenzo Cain. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate now, Freddie Peralta. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. 2 out with the man at first. It's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Willy Adames, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two out here and a runner at second. And that one yanked just foul. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And now the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
From the stretch. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Wong over at second. Adames on at first with 2 down. Still 2-2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. 2 2. from the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So next to bat will be Avisail Garcia, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
1-0. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Now at the plate, here is Tommy La Stella. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Next to stand in is Brandon Belt. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Right side and right into the shift. Adales scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more from Game 3 after this. And stepping in, Omar Narvaez delivered an RBI single last time up.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on the way. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 ball, no strike.
Three and one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. He's set, and the pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Narvaez takes his lead at third with one away. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
At the plate, Freddie Peralta. And that misses ball one. No hits to this point.
1-0.
The 1-0. High chopper to third. And he is in there. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Chris Bryant waits on deck. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
To the plate now, Darren Ruff. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball 1. he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. One out and a runner on second base. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. Line to the right side. But this lands foul for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate now, Steven Duggar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Longoria is off of first with 2 away. Pops this one up. Escobar trying to get there, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lined into left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Arlene Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Slater will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here's Colton Wong now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Next for Milwaukee, Willy Adames. His prior history versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. To first. Belt has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 4-1. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Austin Slater.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Digging in next, Tommy La Stella. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 on its way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate,
Avisail Garcia.
he was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes
Now
his
batting,
pitches.
catcher,
That was a 3-pitch
Omar.
strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has,
Narvaez.
it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, Narvaez.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Ruff is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Now at the plate is Eduardo Escobar as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
No balls and 1 strike. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Now a ball lined to the left side. This is foul for the first strike. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2, fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
The 2-2. Fouled off. ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Tellez moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Hader is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one, a strikeout victim for out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Milwaukee Brewers trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Freddie Peralta gets the W on the mound. Anthony DeSclafani was only able to work 4 innings as he